everybody, welcome to the studio and welcome to Christmas. I wanted to share with you something that I'm doing on our tree this year, and we've got a big willow tree this year instead of a traditional Christmas tree, and it just didn't feel quite right to cover it with plastics and tinsel and all the generic sort of traditional decorations. So I decided to create my own decorations, or my own tinsel if you like, out of honesty. And these are the little pods of honesty. I don't know if you're familiar with that. But it's a plant that's very easy to grow in the garden, and the little green pods dry off into these beautiful little pods of almost like rice paper. They're just stunning, and with the fairy lights on the tree reflecting through that, it actually looks like these are fairy lights. So I just wanted to show you, super simple to create, but I've just really enjoyed doing it, and it'd be a great little craft project for your kids leading up to Christmas. Glasses on for me for this one. It's a little windy in here today, so bear with me. We might have honesty flying all over the room and through my little holes in the wall that we have here. Okay, so using fishing line, really great product to use for these type of little crafting projects. And I'm just using my cold glue. Oh, hello. It's a beautiful little dragonfly has arrived to join us. How cute. And we're just putting sandwiching the wire, the fishing line, between the two pieces of honesty. This is just so sweet. And I like to, place my little pieces of honesty sporadically, which what I mean by that is not having them all exactly the same width and spaces apart, so that there's essentially, I've got that all over my hands then. I usually do a better job at keeping my fingers out of the glue. Yes, just so that there's, say, 2 or 3 together, then a bit of a space, and then maybe 3 or 4 and a space and a 1, just because I like things asymmetric and I don't like things to match and be exactly the same. So super simple. But a nice alternative to your regular Christmas decorations. So some other varieties of materials you could use for this would be, like eucalyptus leaves would be gorgeous. Imagine just beautiful chains of blue gum. Petals of flowers, little daisies back to back would be really sweet. What else? You could do little pieces of wheat. A whole variety of different types of materials, but I'm growing honesty this year, so I will definitely be drying what I have left over and ready to use for next year's tree. Okay, so here's my length of tinsel that I'm hanging on the tree this year, and I think 3 or 4 of those will just be hanging and draping off the tree. I hope that inspires you to create your own beautiful botanical tinsel this year. Okay, happy Christmas everybody. Bye.